Hi guys, it's me again, and it is week 4 of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this because this particular part of the book is so different from the movie. The movie's excellent, don't get me wrong, but this is a little different, and there's characters that were so controversial, and what they were doing was still illegal. They had to drop them out of the movie. So let's go take a look. First, what does Adam T. reprimand Atticus for? What does this reveal about Southern society? Guys, like literally, he zings her, he burns her so bad. What does she try to tell him was wrong, and what does he say back to her? Yeah, that's number 2. What does he say back to her? What does this tell you about what he thinks about Southern society? Because, yeah, he kind of gets her, man. He gets her bad. Now, what does the town gossip about Mr. Dolphus? Raymond Dolphus is really a controversial character, even in 1960 when the book is released. In the 1930s, he was completely unheard of to write about such things or talk about such things. And in 1960s, it still was. So here's the deal. Dolphus Raymond, he lives with a common law wife who is black, and they have children. Now, what they find out is that Dolphus Raymond was going to marry a girl, and he was already in his mind married to this other woman. And so when his family said, "You have to," he goes, Sure, okay." So on the day of their wedding, she kills herself. So that infers that he told her, "Look, you can have the nice house, and I'll be your husband, but I love her." And she ends up killing herself. And after that, he just completely does not even try to fake or hide his family. He lives with them, he raises them, his children he sends away to the north in hopes for a better life. But in the 1930s, this was unheard of. And I mean, no one would talk or write about this. And in the 1960s, it's still unheard of because interracial marriage will be illegal in the United States, in some places in the United States, all the way up till 1967. And it took a Supreme Court ruling to change the law. So, in all honesty, this was a huge deal. Now, the other side of that is that they say that Dolphus Raymond is always drunk, that he's not doing this because he likes black people or that he loves this woman. He does it because he's drunk all the time. And we're going to talk about why people say that and what proof they have. Now, what's your 21st century reaction to Mr. Dolphus? How does the courthouse adhere to the segregation laws? Remember, segregation means that the whites and blacks cannot be together. So how do they fix the courthouse so that they're not together? And just a reminder, from a physics teacher's point of view, heat rises. Just so you know. Up next. Who is the only person who will help Jem and Scout get a seat? Why does he get a seat for them? Now, one person helps them. Why does this one person want them to see this trial? Now, infer, why do so many people show up for the trial if they all assume Tom Robinson is guilty? If Tom is guilty and there is no other verdict, why come and watch it? So, see you guys later. Be good.